the gong of initiation.
Here we go.
It's real. Okay, clap, clap, clap. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's real. Oh my God, this is my first confessional on my channel. What? I'm doing confessionals. I'm bringing my glory days of my most memorable moments, which were the confessional, to my YouTube channel. And I haven't been seeing any of my other reality co-stars doing this. So ta-da, here I am. So I, for one, just started working with Collab. So shout out to them. We're in their studio doing this amazing confessional. And I have been the only creator to ring their honorary gong with them of initiation. So boop, here's that. And I'm gonna do a confessional. Like my first confessional would be, I was reading some article about reality TV and YouTube. And I, for one, have no hate towards anyone, but this is a confessional. And I'm going to confess how I feel about YouTubers coming in and literally orchestrating fake marriages or orchestrating fake things, because as we all know, people think I'm fake. And I have been the most truest, most realist person, hence kind of why I won a settlement from MTV, right? But I love MTV, we're in a good place. We take meetings together, we travel together. I mean, they hook me up with the best of the best stuff. And I'm so appreciative that families who fight, just like mine, I've realized that we overcome those and we get to an even higher place. One thing that I feel like I would love to confess, even though I never did fake scenes, things that fakely left an impression on my life, I didn't want that to happen. And I would have, for one, if I was fake and only was around my mom when MTV was around, I would have missed her wedding. That's life altering, right? And I would have had that guilt my whole life and had a production affect me in that way. I would have hated that. Secondly, when it comes to relationships, I think this is super important, especially for those who are getting onto MTV, who are so obsessed with being famous and, like watching Kardashians, watching Teen Moms, watching, I don't know, the Brady Bunch. I'm sure there's tons of casts that we've all watched as we've grown for 10 years, like The Hills and et cetera, et cetera. You may want to be there. Just like when I used to buy magazines. I was like addicted to pop culture magazines, okay? Like stacks. Love that decade of my life and it's over. But then there was one year where I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy one more magazine until I'm on the cover of it. And I was on the cover of the magazines. And yes, I bought them all. Some were good, some were awful to me. Some were saying she wants to go out and party with her child, and I'm there playing on a playground with my child. So I, in general, learned that I outgrew, oh my God, I want to be on a magazine cover. I was on many, and I actually wasn't getting what I wanted out of that. Maybe I'm gonna now move on to Harper's Bazaar or Elle or Cosmopolitan and do a real feature about who I really am. That would be my next cover of my magazine life when I'm ready for it. But I just really thought to say this, just like in scripted. By the way, if unscripted reality TV is so scripted these days, doesn't that defeat the purpose of it being reality TV? And that's why your girl keeps it real, real, real. Everybody else can be fake around me, but I'm gonna be real to you, to me, for my heart, for my soul, for my relationships, for my child, and for my psychological well-being that I've paid so much money for and have gone to so many top therapists for. So I just wanted to say, I had to confess. I'm sick of these TikTokers faking marriages, babies, whatever else, to act like they're a teen mom or whatever else, to act like they're a star and like try to have an Instagram famous boyfriend and get married and try to act like they're a celebrity. It's like, psh, that I'm throwing that out in the trash. I don't even actually watch it. I don't even I read about it on my business news, but I'm focused on my business. and a better life, and being mindful of that. My other little confessional is I do think, again, like the topic of scripted and non-scripted, unscripted reality TV, if it is going to be so scripted, why are we not, as SAG people, getting paid for actual scripted work? Like, if you're going to be so naive and affected for someone to tell you who to marry, tell you who to have sex with, tell you to do this, tell you to do that, like, it's not life or death. You don't need the money that bad. It's not life or death. You're gonna be famous, you're not gonna be famous. Like, look, I'm gonna be famous regardless of MTV. I'm gonna be famous because I work my ass off. I know and I love what I do, and there's nobody else better in this world to take my place. God bless those ratings on Teen Mom Web, right? And you know what? I'm happy I could share all the money with all of the girls who are super fans of mine so that they could get pregnant from The Challenge and all these other shows and all these other famed places and go do that. That's so against why I ever started improving social causes through TV. But I have to say, the one thing that we're all missing here is that, like scripted television, where they have people on set who are making sure, for one, and it's very serious now, that producers are not putting you and affecting your life. Like, that means putting you in danger of being killed. That means affecting your quality of your relationships, your mental stability. If you're not comfortable kissing someone in a comfortable fake way, you're not really kissing them. You're not really having sex with them. You're not really whatever. And honestly, I'd rather be on a scripted set today where I'm not working overtime and not getting paid, where I do have my real life and I choose who I do want to date, and it's positive and it's healthy and it's me. And I do want to have someone who's protecting me and making my set safe. I mean, the sets that I've been on reality TV, especially abroad, where their security are trying to screw the talent, executives are getting drunk with all their productions, not showing up the next day of work. They're all trying to, like, verbally and mentally abuse me about my cell phone, and it's against the contract that I signed with the production, and totally obliterate my connection with my family. Like, I couldn't call my daughter one time. It was horrific. And that was here in the States. So I want to make it known. Being best friends with production, dating, screwing, making face claims that you're pregnant online, all publicity stunts, so you guys feel that you're celebrities and you're more famous and you're best friends with production. You failed at life and your career sucks. That's my confession. I hope you can handle it. But yeah, and all in all, that means my confessional is I'd rather work on a scripted set, loving my job, loving my life, being protected, not working overtime, having a great life, making more money, and being fruitful and traveling the world that I always do. So I think I'm going over to scripted. I hope all of you YouTubers and MTV realities really enjoy being mistreated, which that's why you're jealous of me half the time. That's why you hate me half the time. That's why you want to yell at me and act like I'm horrible, but you guys are all really, really horrible. So good luck to all of you wasting and ruining your lives. I really hope that this made sense to you. You can actually choose to change your life, choose to change how you're treated at work. And that's what Time's Up's all about, baby. Join it, get with it, and make America great again. I need to start my own reality show. Like, real. I miss confessionals.